the Bali nightmare. Yeah, it's been a fucking nightmare. I had everything going for me until the guy upstairs moved in to set me up. This is back in the UK 5 years ago. I was running my own business. I had an important relationship. I had a camper van. The guy upstairs was jealous. And I didn't realise it was working. And even though I wasn't doing anything, he made my life hell. He was privately looking through the floorboards. I didn't realise until he'd lifted the floorboard up and saw me record it because he was hurling abuse all the time. And then after that, it was 6 months of unbelievable psychological hell in which I lost everything. And even all my friends and stuff didn't believe what was going on. So anyone I even tried sharing it to thought I was going off it. And the problem then has since spread. And now they're on my psytrance group, which was one of the reasons they wanted to get in touch with me, because I was a DJ and photographer on the scene and I knew a lot of people. So that was one of the purposes. I've spent the last 4.5 years trying to recover from that. It's changed me as a person. Not the same person. That person died. It was unbelievable what I went through. Absolutely unbelievable. And so yeah, I've started to dig my heels in and make new routes, especially after my girlfriend's death last year. I lost her partially because of the pressures of this. It was immediately after an argument about me being tired because the stakeout was keeping me awake. See, after the police moved in across, I was surveilled 24 hours a day by 2 teams, which are still here. I'm here in Bali. They're in the distance now. They've backed off the last few days because I was recording their voices. As I say, I've got a file called Conversations, which is on the end of this video. I pick up what the actual terrain is, the context that I'm in, and they don't like me, other people knowing what they're doing to me or how they've treated me, because they're planning to actually set me up, and they're actually influencing my psytrance team crowd that I've not seen for 7-8 years, a lot of them, and made them believe that I'm a bad person, or this and that. I'm not in touch with any of them. This situation's left a big gap along with COVID and all that. So yeah, I'm out of touch with most of them. The few people that I've met know that I'm all right. The others, well, their imaginations have been tainted by old photos, videos, chat from Trudy, which is the policewoman that's running this at festivals, saying that I'm fucked up on drugs. This is from the conversations that I've overheard. And the point is that when Steve messed me up, none of that was to do with drugs. That was to do with sleep deprivation and sheer torture. It was an absolute fucking nightmare. He put a lot of pressure on me. So yeah, I've been scrambling to get my life together. And I've realised now from the conversations that Starmer's been behind this whole operation. Can't fucking believe it. What are you doing? I had so much potential. I was running my own business, but not only that, been into music. I'd spent 2 years doing my music, learning, production. I was DJing. I'd bought a looper. I can play most instruments, so I can loop. That's just so easy for me to do. I'm a drummer. I can do anything at all like that. I can make songs upon the spur of the moment endlessly. As I say, I was running my own business, and I've trained myself in every corner of business, so I'll be ultimately effective, as it were. And that's been all destroyed. I had aims for my 50s, which was to put my mum and dad on a cruise. to be able to do that. That's been all destroyed, and I've been struggling to cope, getting by on being woken up 7-8 times a night for the last 5 years. As I say, I get more and more sensitive to the stakeout conversations. That's the word I say, yeah, for the people that are doing the stakeout. They're all for me. They've been supporting me, realising my dilemma. But the police come in at night arguing, and they argue like fuck, and things are heated. And I'm picking up more and more, so I started to transcribe them so as to try and get some sleep, but also to make a sense to myself to what's actually going on. Because when you hear them, and you forget about them the next morning. And so I've started to transcribe them, even after I arrived on Bali the last couple of weeks ago. They followed me through, that was a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I was in Thailand briefly, in Bangkok. And they have the usual 2 hotels, 4 people. They're here already, but they're backed right off now. They're right in the distance. So I can't hear the conversations. They come close sometimes, but they're pretty far away at the moment, so I'm getting a bit better sleep. But the point is that Starmer's setting me up. They're going to make me into a drug distributor. That's the actual conversation. They're going to set me up with software. I mean, this is stuff back 2005 or some stuff that I downloaded. Everyone was downloading plugins because no one had any money. So I was trying to make out that I've sold this stuff to other people. This is one thing. Also that I've sold my music. I've heard that they've copied my DJ collection, and I mean, I don't have any money. I've been building this for 20 years, a lot of effort. And they're going to try and set me up for that so they can charge me. As Trudy says, the policewoman, they're going to try and put me in a such a humongous debt that I'll never get out of. I mean, they're just setting me up. I mean, Starmer's setting everybody up. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? Life's not about control. It's not about putting people in fear and destroying things. And it's not all about you either. You know, you'll find more to yourself if you start helping people. It's so easy to get caught up in your expectant role, and but I mean, I don't know. You create your own meaning, you know, but one makes you feel better than the other. Put it that way. So yeah, I'm struggling. I'm been told that they're going to mess me up, that they're going to give me drugs to fuck my mind up, to destroy my sensitivity, to destroy my potential. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not the only person that's been lined up for this, and a lot of other people have been fucked up. And I'm worried because I'm my parents' only child. And they're going to censor my parents. They're going to take the computer away. They're going to set me up with my computer. I don't know what that meant, but put files on, something to do with, I don't know. I've got nothing bad on my computer, but they're going to put things on and then charge me for it, or they're going to charge me and make it look like I've been dealing online or something, which is just nonsense. I've done nothing bad with my computer. I've made sure that I leave it just for music. That's all I do with my computer. I'm not a dealer. I don't have anything to do with drugs. My 50s are left aside so I could get ahead, so I could be ambitious, so I could do something with my life. It takes a lot of doing to actually leave something that you've been doing for 15 years, a dance scene, and start being really constructive and use the skills that you've got so you can make your parents proud, so they can die in the last few years of their life, they could be happy and feel like they've been a success. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. My parents have been going through hell. They can't take anymore. I can no longer stay in a flat because it's reached the absolute limit. The absolute limit. It's horrendous, the torture I've been having in there, because the conversations are 24 hours a day and it's not in my head. I can walk around the building. Cars come and go, drive off with them. I can pick them up. That's what happens after 5 years, 24/7. You tune in. And that's what they don't like. They don't like me tuning in, hearing their conversations. Well, don't come anywhere near me and start saying what you don't want me to repeat. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. It's too much. It's oppressive. It's a nightmare. Your phones can hear you when they're turned off, and so they're onto the scene. That's just technology for you now. They're onto everybody's phones. And so this is just to spread awareness to my situation, because they've turned a few people against me on the side trans and want to set me up, and I have nothing to do with drugs. I like my natural state. I'm healthy. I have a good balance in life. They've destroyed not just me relationship I was going to get into. That was a serious relationship. But they destroyed my relationship with Trudy after 2 years. It was constant in our relationship, this surveillance. They were always parked up nearby, surveilling the house, seeing if I was doing anything. But I mean, I'm a clean living guy. So, they didn't have anything on me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not a criminal. But that was the stance. Apparently they'd put a target on my back. The guy upstairs was filming me posting videos during that quiet period everybody had. Everybody was posting information and videos at that time. But then they used it 6 months later to get the funding. But not only that, the police had a competition to try and get rid of all the drug distributors, 65 grand a piece, commission. That was the motive, and they were trying to, and that's what I was said, they were going to make me into a drug distributor. Now I don't appreciate that. I made a narrative which they called my statement. That's what they named it. It was just a story of what had happened, but they took photographs of it, changed it to make it look like I was mental, and then spread it out to all the drug festivals so they could listen to everybody. Now they've got 100,000 people set up. And they've used me as the Trojan horse. I don't appreciate that. I never give you permission to change my statement. That's defamation. You don't do that. And change people's opinion of me. And now they're going to change the people's opinions. They've contacted the papers to make me out as dangerous. And I don't appreciate that either. I'm the last person that's dangerous. I've heard that they're going to put me in a mental hospital. It's like, what the hell? You stop fooling around like that. You're playing with people's lives. I'm the most centered, I could put it, together person. And the stakeout people say that. Totally together. I handle every situation amazing. Get on with every single person. So I'm being targeted, crosshaired. And now I'm on the other side of the world. I've heard of my bank accounts are going to be closed because they're setting people up, they were rewarding them and all the rest. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just want to get on with my life. There's things that I want to do, and now I'm 57. I had plans for my 50s. I had plans, things that I want to accomplish by 55. That's 2 years ago. I'm nearly 57 now, which makes me nearly 60. Which is a cut-off point, really, when in your career. That's when your energy goes right down. They're wasting my life so they can get ahead and be ambitious and achieve little medals for themselves, and I don't fucking appreciate them using me. Don't shadow another person's path like that. It's fucking cruel. I was right online, had everything together, and you've completely fucked my career up. And not only that, my parents don't know what the fuck's going on. They're gone through an absolute fucking nightmare. And now I've heard that they're going to section my parents because they won't be able to cope. This is my context. This is my situation. This is my nightmare in Bali. And as I say, it's not just the stakeout people that I hear. I've heard Starmer's put people here to set me up, 12 people to set me up. There's a team of 4 security, I've heard, that if I go into a remote place, they'll mess me up. I've heard that they will even kill people. This is what I've overheard. So yeah, I'm sticking to populated areas. This is not what I wanted for a holiday. I'm scared to travel anywhere that I want to go. I know they're on my back all the time. They followed me around each town I've gone to. At first they were really close. And the same car was driving by and all the rest, and you can hear the conversations in the car. I know when they're there. So this is just another update, another widening of the perspective of the situation that I'm in. Like I say, I don't appreciate it. It's cruel on me, and it's beyond cruel, it's torturous. You don't torture someone for 5 years and then try and set them up and throw them in prison. And I've heard that once they get me there, they're going to keep getting charges by setting up other people. So I stay in prison. They don't want me talking to anyone else. That's pretty fucking heavy. I've not done anything wrong.